National Park Nighthawk Softball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our featured softball player this week, Miss Cameron Person. Cameron, welcome to Nighthawk Nation. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Bonham, Texas, which is a small town near the Oklahoma border, about 30 minutes. And it's completely different from what it is here. I mean, it's night and day. It's a big city, big town, and big people, and I'm just really excited to be here and enjoyed my stay so far.
Well, Cameron, we've enjoyed having you here at NPC as well, but we've got to ask, how did you find us? How did Coach Autumn Wyatt find you? What was it that made you decide Hot Springs, Arkansas is going to be my next softball home?
Well, it was actually pretty late in my senior year, and I was getting close to the deadline, of the cutoff when you need to commit and be at a team. And I had like 13 visits set up in a row and back to back. And I want to say this was my second to last visit I had. And I went to other places, and I'm grateful for the opportunity they gave me and everything. And they were extremely nice and pleasant, great places to be. But none of them just felt right. And then I got here, and I just loved the campus. It was absolutely beautiful. And I even came around Christmas time, and it was a little chilly, but it was just it was beautiful here. And Coach Wyatt was an amazing person to me. She truly helped me realize this is a place I want to be and be surrounded with, just because I enjoyed who she was as a person.
And now you hear the rest is history. Cameron, things are going well for this program to start this season. You're winners of 5 straight. It feels like every single game we have some sort of historical significance one way or another. What has it been like to come in and become a member of this family and gel with these women that you play with and practice with every day? What's that like for you?
Honestly, it's been super easy coming in here. Everyone's been so supportive, especially the returning pitchers, Jaden and Casey. I mean, the overhead sophomores, territorial of their issues, not at all. They're extremely welcoming and supportive. And McKenna, who came from Delta as a transfer, she's been extremely welcoming and helping me approach the situation as a freshman and not having that experience that they have, and just making me feel comfortable and allowing me to work through my troubles and new mistakes or whatever I have to come. And it's just been it's a great all-around team. It's not only from the pitching staff but the coaching standpoint. I'm so blessed to be able to be around these people and have this opportunity to be surrounded and supported as much as I am.
We've seen great things out of you so far this season. 3 wins already up to this point. 2 of those complete game starts. One of them coming in relief. You've really shown how versatile you can be inside the circle. What are some of the things that you feel like that you bring to the table as some of your best qualities as a pitcher?
I think some of my best qualities I bring are just being present in the moment and having that confidence on the mound. I mean, it's hard going into it. You can see, you're a leader on the mound and everyone's surrounding you. I mean, you're the reason the game starts. You throw the first pitch and you're going. And it's having that confidence and leadership of standing in that role, I think just allows me to be present and lead by more of my actions than spoken. I'm pretty soft-spoken, and I don't outwardly talk as much, but I try to give 100% of my effort all the time, no matter what situation I am, to really show that I'm there for not only myself, but the people that are around me.
Let's talk about last weekend. Mississippi Delta. You're in the circle, you're doing your thing. You throw this program's very first no-hitter in school history as a freshman, as a newcomer coming in. When you're in that game and you're in that moment, did you know what you were doing at the time?
Honestly, I mean, it was just another game and I was throwing. I tend to think nothing when I'm in the circle. I mean, when you think, that's when you make mistakes. And I was just throwing, and I just had my defense behind me backing me up, and I'm just so blessed to have them behind me. They are so amazing in the field. And it's just ridiculous on how many, some of the plays they have is amazing. I'm so grateful that I have them behind my back.
And of course, once you found out that you had made that achievement, yes, what are some of the ways that you and the team kind of celebrated after that moment?
Well, Coach White came up after the game and she gave me a hug and she was screaming, "First no-hitter freshman." She was so ecstatic, and it was just, I was blessed. Everyone high-fiving. We were in our circle down there, and then I was getting a shout out by Coach Dory and telling me about our first no-hitter, and I get my applause, and it was great to be surrounded by people that truly support me and want me to do the best I can.
It's amazing to see so many great things happening at the beginning of the season, and we can't help but think, like, what else is this team capable of? You know, as you look ahead, and of course the bulk of the season is still in front of you, what are some of the goals that you've set, not only for yourself, personal growth as a freshman this year, but what are some of the goals that Coach Autumn Wyatt, Coach Dory have in mind to see where this team can go this year?
Well, regional tournament is being held here on our campus, and we have our saying, protect our turf, is what our first thing that was said in our meeting. And it's basically, our goal is to win the regional tournament, and we are 100% capable of winning that tournament if we play National Park College softball. I mean, we have all the talent, all the grit in the world to do it, and it's just a matter of getting there and doing it.
This weekend, back at home at Hank Aaron Field at Majestic Park, Northeast Texas comes to town. Tell me, what are some of the things that this team is working on to not only keep this winning streak alive, but keep growing and keep finding success on all aspects of the diamond?
Well, we faced NTCC at the Henderson tournament, I believe, and it wasn't the outcome we hoped. I think we lost like 5-3. But we were also growing and meshing as a team at the very beginning of our fall season. Getting into this game this weekend, we're hoping to have a different outcome and a different approach towards the game itself, and hopefully end up with 2 wins at the end of the day.
Cameron, it's been a fun start to the season. We're excited to see what you and your teammates can draw up for the rest of the year. Congratulations on the honor this week. And is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
I want to say a shout out to my parents and everyone in my family that has unconditionally supported me in everything that I've done, not only through softball, but my life in general. And then I want to say a shout out for Coach White and Coach Dory and all my teammates that have completely surrounded me in an environment to succeed in.
Cameron Person of Nighthawk Softball. You can follow the team online, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. For Cameron Person, I'm Mark Oliver, and this is Nighthawk Softball on the Nighthawk Network.